What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video for you guys today. In tonight's video, I want to talk about Team of the Week 6 and the market movements that we could potentially see occur today on the market in and around 6 p.m. I want to also talk about the market and where it's going over the next 2 days as we head into yet another promo with the rule breakers that we got from last year. That should be coming out this Friday. And I want to talk a little bit about kind of heading into rewards on Thursday, what we may expect on the market. So before we get into it, if you guys can just drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If we can hit 100 likes on this video, that'd be awesome as well. So I think the first part of the video is going to talk about Team of the Week 6 a little bit. Now we'll talk about some Road to the Knockout stage cards as well. People are asking, when do I sell these guys? People are asking, when do I buy them? So we'll kind of talk about that a little bit in tonight's video. So let's talk about Team Week 6 a little bit. Now, this is the, potential Team Week 6. Now, these predictions have kind of been off over the last couple weeks with EA this year. Fubbin hasn't been getting them as correctly as they were back in the past. But there's a couple that, right off the top of your head you think of. Okay, you got Upamecano, Alba, Mo Salah. Those are the three right there. Those are the standout. Now, what we are going to see today, and I'm going to get into their ones to watches, I'm going to get into like the Mohamed Salah 90 inform and the market movements you could see with those cards. But expect there to be a lot of supply on these Team of the Week cards the first hour. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people saw how cheap the Team of the Week 5 was, so they haven't opened their Team of the Week pack, including myself. I got 16 wins on my second account, and I did not open my 2 Team of the Week packs because what is the point if the most expensive Team Week at that point when FUT Champs was going on was only about 34 to 35,000 coins? Now, obviously, Team Week 5 cards have risen up in price, and we'll talk maybe a little bit about that too. But I expect there to be a bit more supply on these Team of the Week 6 cards in that first hour because I do believe more people will open them up. I don't know if people have the willpower to wait yet another week after this week, so I expect people to open their packs today for Alba, Upamecano. So what we saw the last time this happened was Team of the Week 4. Team Week 4 was the Lozano, the Depay, Rafinha, that type of Team of the Week. Teo Hernandez as well. So what we saw in that first hour was we saw a lot of these cards get really low and they bounced up really quickly. Now these guys had some really insane market movements though. And it was almost like too good to be true how much they had actually risen on that Wednesday, afternoon. So keep your eyes out for some of the prices you might see on these really meta informs that we're going to be getting today. Obviously, a Mason Mount's also going to be in this Team of the Week. He had a really good performance against Norwich. Simeone's also an inform that we're getting. Poulsen potentially, Volland, right? Nothing really too meta. It's really the Salah, the Upamecano, and the Alba. And the Alba and the Upamecano, if they do put both of them in Team of the Week, those guys might get too low potentially. They might rise back up in price because it's almost the same scenario we talked about, in previous years where when there's no promo going on and people save their Division Rivals awards, they save their marquee matchup packs. What tends to happen a lot of the time is that first 15 to 20 minutes is a low point on the market because so many people are holding packs and all that supply is coming thick and fast, and then what ends up happening is all that supply then dries up, and then you see the market rebound really quickly, and that was what we saw happen with Team of the Week 4 2 weeks ago. So I wonder if the same thing is going to happen yet again with some of the meta cards today on the market. Now let's talk about the Upamecano and the Alba ones to watch cards because people have been asking me questions of when do I sell these cards. Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an ultimatum. I've been kind of contemplating this, whether or not I should tell you guys. This card is really up. He is really high in price. If you take a look at Upamecano right now on the market, he's 190,000 coins. But if you take a look at where he was, he is doubled in price from this past Friday. So, in my opinion, as we've known in FIFA past, that you guys should take the cash before they get an actual Team of the Week. Because can I see Upamecano being a 150k center back in this game? I don't know. Bundesliga isn't a really hyped up league yet. They don't have enough players to link with this card. I don't know if I see that. Now, what is interesting though, and this was something that kind of went against most of the trends back in FIFA, which is Memphis Depay's Wants to Watch card. When he got a +1, he went from 187 on Tuesday. He dropped a little bit on Wednesday because people did what we thought they were going to do, and that was to sell these cards off after they get their upgrade because they think they're going to rise, and instead they don't rise and they drop in price. But what we saw with Depay, which was really interesting, was he went from 183,000 coins and he kept going up actually. Now, yes, he's leveled off now to about 206, but he is higher than his actual 86 overall, Wants to Watch was just before he got a Team of the Week card. So I don't remember the specific reason, if there was a different reason why this card was rising in price regardless. Maybe this had to do with, people buying his Wants to Watch. It could also be the fact that this card has a dynamic image and the 86 Inform doesn't. That could also be a little bit of a play. You got to realize dynamic images, aesthetics when it comes to FIFA community, it does mean a lot. And obviously Team Week 4 being an international Team of the Week, they didn't have the opportunity to get dynamic images for that week. So, if I were you guys, I'm taking the guaranteed coins. Not just because of the previous trends we've seen in past FIFAs, for the most part. It's also because EA has been known to screw Wants to Watch investors time after time. One of Upamecano or Alba could get snubbed. They really could. Alba had a goal. I think he got man of the match in that game as well. One of these guys could get, snubbed. And, they could go... Listen, they could bring out a solid record breaker, right? Because I believe he scored the most African goals, or most goals for an African player in the Premier League, I believe. That's a record, I guess you can say that he broke. So tomorrow's Team of the Week is going to be interesting, or today, depending on when you're watching this video. If I'm you guys, I'm taking the cash on these Upamecanos, these Albas, just to play safe, right? Because in this market, I don't want you guys risking a lot. Now, if you're a risk taker, if you want to bank on the same trend happening to Alba and Upamecano, like Depay did, then you can be my guest. They're already up so much. I mean, this Alba, I bought one for the club at 29,000 coins, and he went down to 24 out of packs, but it was because of one goal. He absolutely skyrocketed. I sold one at 63. I then went in on the drop-off at 51, and he went back up to 69 now, and I was able to sell for some nice profit there too. So that's a trend that you guys can see. I'll explain that a little bit more in another video. But it's a really nice trend with Wants to Watches where they peak during their game, they come back down, you can reinvest in those cards, and then as they get that hype going into their Wednesday Team of the Week card, they go up in price a little bit more, and that's how you can make some coins. Not just once, but twice as well with these Wants to Watches. So that's a little bit of Team of the Week talk for you guys. Another thing, actually, one quick thing here is with this Salah card. Keep an eye out for this 90 Salah. Now, I don't know what the 91 Salah is going to be going for if he does in fact come out. But if this guy gets panic sold tomorrow when his 91 comes out, this is a really rare card in the game. I believe he's a Team of the Week 1 or Team of the Week 2 inform. If he drops low enough, like we saw on the weekend, how low he got on Sunday, I believe, he had a very nice rebound. He went from like 550,000 coins to like 630. Like, he had a really nice rebound. So if he drops low enough and the 91 is really, really expensive for that first day price, this 90 inform could have a slight rebound. It's a potential market movement that you might want to look at today. Just keep an eye out for this 90 Salah as well. I'm trying to look at as many parts of the market for you guys and just telling you guys what to look out for, really. Another thing that we want to talk about is Road to the Knockout cards. Now, these guys are up a little bit more today. El Shaarawy's at 37,500 coins. Amavi's up a couple more K. De Jong is 785. Fred's 335. Right? These guys are up a little bit. Jesus Navas is up more. Right? These cards, in my opinion, based on we saw Road to the Knockout Team 1 cards, right? Road to the Knockout Team 1 guys did very well out of packs. I mean, if you look at Tonali, the hype that's generated around him with the Serie A at the moment, Vidal, same thing. Marquinhos, he's up a lot because of the pro players. They're not able to play with all of the icons this year due to the requirements for competitive. They're using Marquinhos for the PSG links in their teams, and he's apparently very good. Rodrigo's up a lot. Isak is up a lot as well. And the reason why this Isak is up a lot, La Liga strikers, there's a lot of demand for them this year. He's a very good card. Benzema had the same type of trend. and his inform went up a lot. Isak followed suit. Mukiele's up a little bit. He fits that right back from France. We don't really have too much of that in this year's game, and we really never have had French right backs, really. It's only been like the Furlong Mendy left side, the Teo Hernandez, and then the other positions where there's so many French players that you can pick from. Traore is up a little bit, right? Robertson's obviously skyrocketed out of packs. Here's the thing with the Road to the Knockout Team 2 cards, right? We're going to definitely have a promo this Friday. The only way that these guys drop off out of packs, and these are live cards, people want to use them. I don't really see a reason why they would drop out of packs unless they are over-invested as we currently see. Or, one other thing is if they get panic sold on Friday before the Rule Breakers promo because of the unknown, right? Or, one last thing here, EA could release a card that is in Rule Breakers Team 1 that hits that specific Road to the Knockout card, and that is why he drops in price. So say, for example, they bring out a left wing Lozano, 86 overall, right? Or 87, whatever they want to do, right? Because his Team of the Week card's an 84. If they give an 86 Lozano, and say Lozano's about 50 to 55,000 coins, not saying he would be like that, but this is just an example. El Shaarawy, his rise may get hurt. He might not drop a lot, but I think his rise would be hurt more because there's more competition in that league, right? So I think that's really the only ways I could see these guys really dropping in price. I mean, they're up a lot right now, you know, but I do think De Jong's got more room to go up. A lot of people are really enjoying that guy, right? Werner, obviously, with the potential upgrades he's going to get. And if you think about, you know, the Premier League strikers, right? Who do we really have over $1 million? We have Ronaldo. Anything underneath Ronaldo, what do we have? We have Son, who's like out of position, Mane, Rashford. These are cards that are at such a lower tier of budget compared to this Werner card. And that's why these special cards are really high, guys. It's because so many gold cards are so cheap this year that people, if they have a middle tier budget, they're always looking at special cards. Because what I always say is people want new and they want fresh. And they are tired of gold cards. They've already used most of them. People know how some of these gold cards already play. So it's time to move on. They want to go to the special type of market. And that's why I think specials are the probably safest play this year. I bought a novice at 109. He hit a high point of like 113, 114. I'm hoping he goes up a little bit more today on Wednesday. And then talking about the market a little bit. This is the day, Wednesday, where the market starts to trickle down now. Now, we didn't have content on Tuesday, and that allowed the market to kind of rise up a little bit for certain types of markets. It was very, very healthy today. There wasn't a lot of deals on the market. That's another thing as well. When the market is healthy, there isn't as many deals because people are not selling. They are buying, and they're buying players for their teams. So there isn't as much selling going on, not allowing you to get as many deals. So Wednesday is normally the day of the market where we don't see like panic selling per se, but we start to see a sell-off in meta goals and some other cards pre-rewards, pre-division rivals rewards. Now, it's not a lot of selling. Now, obviously, EA, what they could do is they could bring out a nice pack SBC today on the Wednesday, a nice little pack supply, which obviously this market cannot withstand, obviously, as we've seen in the past. But guys like Dembele, guys like Hakimi maybe, like some of these cards may drop a little bit today regardless of the content because people are going to get ready to buy these guys around Division Rivals Rewards as they believe that they can get them a bit cheaper around there. Now, what's going to happen with Div Rivals Rewards this week is nobody's going to open them because by Wednesday, we're going to get a promo screen most likely for the upcoming promo on Friday. So people are going to hold their packs. So there isn't going to be that much supply on Thursday during Division Rivals. I don't think there's going to be that much of a market rise. There could be a slight bit on Thursday. So expect some prices to probably dip off a little bit. And I said to you guys, if you need to take the cash on some gold cards in your team, this was the time to do it. Gold cards like Goretzka, Kevin De Bruyne, Kimpembe even. These type of cards that are really expensive. They've had nice rises over the last couple of days. I would take the cash because we're going to have more supply Friday. We're going to have a dead market on Saturday. And then you'll see another market rise on Sunday and Monday. And as you guys get used to these trends on this market, you can make more coins in the process by buying and selling at certain points during the week. So expect the market to trickle off a little bit because there's just less buying power today on Wednesday. that is your Wednesday market preview. I think I did a pretty good job of explaining everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys in a few videos coming your way tomorrow. Peace.